Hey, Cuddlebugs, I'm back. All right, so today I'm going to give you a little heads up on what I do as far as intimacy coaching. I know we've talked about my cuddling that I do, and the cuddle parties that I do. I've done a little talking about the sex education part of my work. Now we're going to go and dive into the intimacy aspect of it. Now, I get a lot of questions a lot about what is intimacy coaching. And when you think about coaching, coaching is making personal progress or making personal growth, mastering your problems and developing new skills to handle things that come your way. So the same thing can be said for intimacy. We all have our issues that we've gone through, or things that we can always work on to make our lives better with our intimate relationships. Good thing, communication is always really good to have in a relationship, and so that's something that we do with intimacy coaching. Intimacy coaching is all of that wrapped up. It's our whole well-being, from our bodily function, how we like to be touched, and how our body actually physically reacts to intimacy, to our mind and our spirit, and how the life that we've had and all of our experiences, all our cultural aspects come into play, and it makes our intimacy, our intimate lifestyle, and how we like to be interacted with. All this is each nourished to keep the intimate parts of our lives functioning at the full capacity that it's supposed to be. With all this, we strive for growth. We want to obviously make growth in our intimate lives. So we take that knowledge that we have, and we add to it. We feed it, per se. It's like our little intimate pet, and we feed knowledge to it. And a lot of people, you can read, you can watch videos. All these things are great, but you don't necessarily know how to play golf just by reading a book, or you don't know how to drive a car with just watching a video on TV. It doesn't happen that way. You have to practice and learn to take those aspects and move it into your life. And that's what I kind of give you the tools, and I show you how to use them. And then from there, I give you homework and teach you how to do it, and you do it, and then you come back with feedback, and we talk about how that progress has gone. With our bodies, we focus on how to make our bodies reconnect with each other. I know mothers who have had children, they have come, saying that they don't feel as intimate as they were before they had a baby. Here, this, of course, this could be 6 months after birth, or it could be 5-10 years down the road, but they don't feel as intimate as they did before. And to be honest, you're not going to, because each level of advancement in life that you have, you're going to grow. And to be honest, people that are in their 20s do not feel the same way about their intimate relationships that they're going to feel in their 40s. Things change. We learn to adapt. We learn to maneuver from all these traumas that have come to shape us as into what we are. Not even the traumas, just anything that shapes our lives, our cultural backgrounds. We hear on a daily basis how this is not right, or this is not right, or you don't want to be that because that's not good. These things, they do change us, and because we're hearing it all the time, we live with that shame. And so intimacy coaching also helps you deal with the shame of dealing with situations like, for the longest time, I was bisexual, and I didn't want to, I am bisexual, but I didn't want to tell anybody because I was afraid that people would judge me for it, and I didn't want to have to deal with that judgment. And I mean, you still do get judged for anything you have in your life, from religion to gender preferences to sex. I mean, it's all encompassed into people judging you. And we have to learn how to deal with the shame that other people give us, because it's not necessarily what we give ourselves, it's what other people give us. Intimacy also involves our relationships. People that have been together, that just got together, have a NRE, which is new relationship energy. So they are going to be and a heightened sense of passion, and they are learning to explore. But then as longer that they stay together, that passion kind of fizzles sometimes, and they forget about exploring with each other and trying to learn about each other. And so sometimes you have to learn to reconnect. So that's another thing that intimacy coaching helps. It helps us learn to reconnect with our loved ones, our partners or partner, so that we can focus on ourselves as a group or a couple. Intimacy is just coaching is just a way to fine tune the skills to master dating and relationships. Not even just dating relationships, your friendship relationships as well. Whether you're monogamous, you're polyamorous, or you're just in an open relationship, I can help you learn to be the expert in your own life. And that really gives me a sense of pride, because then I'm helping someone learn how to navigate their world. That's all I've got on the intimacy coaching. Hit subscribe if you like what you see. I love feedback, so feel free to give me feedback. My email is brie@sexanswers.com. You can like me on Facebook. I have a Twitter account. I would love to hear more from you guys, and until then, thank you for taking care of yourself. Have a great day.